Welcome to a back-to-school edition of Chamber Chat. I hope your pencils are sharpened. We have Sam Himmel, who is joining us in the studio today, our superintendent of schools. Sam, thank you so much for being here.
I'm glad to be here. I was excited when you called and said, can you help me today or be our host? And I'm excited about that.
Yes, well, I've recently gotten to know you in the past couple months, and I really have enjoyed. I love your spirit and your energy, and I thought you'd be a perfect co-host.
And, you know, we are getting ready to start school. It's amazing that it's 1 month away, and our students come back August 8th. And even when I talk to dentists or community groups, I know parents will be excited that school's back in session. And kids, I believe kids like a schedule and something to get back and do. So, and we're always excited to get our new group of kids in.
Yes, and I'm proud to say that I have raised a daughter in our Citrus County school system. My daughter Gabriella is 16. She's gone to Inverness Primary School. She's gone to Inverness Middle. And this year she'll be starting her junior year at Citrus High. Go Canes.
Go Canes.
So this isn't our first time getting ready for back to school. We bought the pencils, we have the new school shoes, we have the Justin Bieber lunchbox.
And new book bag, don't forget that new book bag for some of them.
But what would you say students or parents really need to prepare for the first day of school?
Well, as we get ready for school, and we're getting ready to post on our website all the open houses for each school. And that's a good thing to get involved with, to go talk to teachers, talk to the principals. They give them an outline of, you know, their schedules and get kids ready, and that's a good transition, so that first day of school our students know where they're going, because many of our campuses are spread out, many of them are very large, and it's nice, especially for our freshmen, because that's a big transition to go in from 8th grade to 9th grade, or from 5th grade elementary into the middle school, that, you know, middle school world. So yes, that's a good thing for all of our parents and students to get involved in. If the parents are working and can't make it, I suggest for the students to show up and get to know their teachers and find out, and they get their supply list, and then they'll be ready for that first day of school.
Yeah, that's a great way to just kind of feel a little bit more relaxed, because I think everybody has a little bit of those first day jitters when they go back to school. But if you're more prepared, you have all the supplies you need, you already met your teachers, I think that really helps to ease that transition.
And I think too, especially in the middle school world, but kids always want to know who's in their class, you know, if they're best friends in their class with them, and we understand that. But, you know, they get there, they meet the teacher, they feel comfortable getting back to school that first day. Bus transportation, many of the bus routes will change because, you know, students move away, or the students graduated, so some of the bus routes will change. And so I would suggest to parents to check with transportation. We'll have a hotline the week or so before school where you can call and find out what route your student's on. And I guess our biggest ask is just be patient those first few days, because many of our parents bring our kids to school the first day, and then that first afternoon students are getting on the bus, not sure what bus they're supposed to be getting on, and those types of things, and our buses do run late that first week. And it's picking, because we also are in the process of training new bus drivers. So getting everybody, whether it's a student, the parent, or the bus driver, we've got new routes on the road.
So you would say one of the most important school supplies is patience?
Yeah, if we could order anything, let's order some patience. That's a good thing. And but we're excited about it. You know, our school grades came in yesterday. I think our you know, there's a lot of debate going on right now about the FCAT, and we in Citrus County Schools have always said, you know, we support high standards, we set those high standards, we take what the state gives us as minimum standards, and I think that's evident with what happened yesterday when the school grades came back in, because 86% of our schools maintained an A and 2 schools are Bs. And when you look at our surrounding counties, the closest one to us was at 37% for A's. And that's strictly the result of our teachers, our support staff, our administrators, our kids, our parents, and I never say enough nice things about our community and their involvement, and everybody's out there supporting us. So
absolutely,
good things going on in Citrus County.
Well, congratulations to our Citrus County school system. My daughter Gabriella is very bright, very well adjusted.
Just like her mom.
Well, I can't take all the credit. I will have to say that she's had some great influential teachers along the way that have really supported her and given her that little extra nudge when maybe she was doubting herself and felt like she couldn't do it. So now she's a very active member in her school journalism and yearbook. And you know, she's really excited and back on board with that. And that's thanks to one of the teachers that really said, Gabriella, you can do this.
And our teachers are going through all types of training through the summer. You know, you say teachers have the time off, but we have new Common Core standards coming, and those are nationally adopted, which will put us on the same level playing field as with the other states throughout the nation. and our teachers are being trained on those, and they'll be trained throughout the school year. So teachers, yes, many people say, well, you know, they have the whole summer off. Most of our teachers don't have the whole summer off. They're back into training. I talked to 2 or 3 yesterday. They're already back at schools, getting their rooms ready because they're excited to get school started back.
Yeah, and let's talk a little bit about that, because when the kids come back to school, everything's shiny and polished and new again. So I know that there isn't a magic wand that you wave and everything happens. What is some of the maintenance that occurs during the summer?
The day the students are gone, floors begin to get stripped, waxed, air conditioners are replaced, and everything. So a lot of maintenance at every school.
Yeah, so there's really no real summer vacation.
There's no summer vacation.
Well, when we come back, we're going to have a little bit of fun with Miss Sam Himmel today. We all know her as the superintendent, but we're going to sort of peel back that layer and ask her some hard-hitting questions that I'm sure she'll have no problem answering. Stay with us. We'll be right back.